Raging Gail by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 154th. The Dark Desires of de Cordova. Hope could see the pain in Osai's face as he recalled his time as Señorita de Cordova's slave. Briefly, fearing what he would say, she thought of running for the cabin, being behind its door with Abigail and Charity, and away from so horrible a story as she was hearing. Briefly, as quickly as she looked at the option, she dashed it. Hope had finally decided to face Osai with his past, and she was going to see it through no matter what. She nodded as she girded herself for his tale. Osai lowered his voice as he continued. The worst were those times she sought from me means to sate her perversities. Some evenings her base desires overcame her, and she would demand of me dark acts that no person should ever ask of another. She would demand a natural... He took a good look at Hope's face as the sun was setting, and then took a moment before slowly speaking, seeming to Hope to carefully consider every word he'd say next. She would demand ways to come together that men and women were never meant to, ways of being joined that no one's body had ever meant to be. And if in the act there had been spilt blood, she was like a shark, demanding more blood, going for it until she was spent. And there was no recourse from the pain. Whether angered or ecstatic, her whip and dagger saw much use at those times, no matter the situation. Displeasure would cause cuts as easily as ecstasy. For her, they were one and the same. Hope watched the wild pain in his eyes and thought better of asking him to elaborate. I spent 10 years under her. 10 years of doing her bidding, of doing tasks simple of great, common and vile. Days and nights of terror and toil filled half my time alive. I had thought her some demon, somehow able to flaunt all that is holy. She had the run of El Repartimiento's estate, able to have anything she wanted without question or consequence. The nights she would torment me, I would scream at the top of my lungs, and no one on the estate would even acknowledge that there had been a sound made the next morning. Hope said nothing as she was going to face this man's past, no matter what turns it made. And I might well have died in terror and shame, Osai finally continued, had Señorita de Cordova not been married off. Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up.